Hi, guys. This is going to be a little bit of a very specific talk to someone in the community. You know who you are. But I think I've seen this within a few of my clients as well. And it is, healing from deep, deep heartache and trauma from a loved one who especially was supposed to be there for you and bring you up. There's a post that I saw, you might have saw that I posted it on Instagram the other day. And it says, I hope you heal so deeply that you no longer feel the need to make sense of what happened. There is a lot of times when we're just showing up to our healing journey. And whether that means we're healing our physical bodies or we're here healing our mental bodies, our mental and emotional bodies, or both. That anger is still with us. Good old anger. Anger and fear and resentment. And it is not a quick fix. Just think happy thoughts. Just we can consciously now because there's enough jargon out there. There's enough, enough things that we can understand why maybe our parents or our grandparents or an uncle, aunt, someone did the thing that they did to us, either once or 1,000 times. We get it now, right? That does not make up for the fact that your little person who was like a sponge and recorded everything without your knowing, right? They say up to the age 8. I'm saying up to the, further 14. We know the brain doesn't stop developing until 25. So there is a long stretch of time that if we're not getting supported in our needs, that this anger and resentment and hurt can boil up, can just fester inside of us. Rightly so, right? I saw a TikTok, because you guys know I like my TikTok. And it was quite a famous podcaster like Lewis Hayes or something like that. And he was interviewing this woman. And this woman, he asked something like, how do you forgive like a narcissist? And she says, you don't. And she was just like really angry. And I didn't see the whole context of the thing, right? So I'm not saying that she said, hold on to that resentment, but the way the clip came about, it was like that. It was like, you don't have to forgive them. Now, I don't care which way you articulate moving away from a situation, letting go of a situation, healing from a situation. Um, but what I do know to be true is that when you are harboring, when you are holding on to those feelings inside of you, it does nothing but hurt you. Nothing. It doesn't do anything to that other person. It doesn't make them wish they would have or like regretted what they did to you. It doesn't make them see their ways. It only hurts you. And it only hurts you um, continuously over and over again. And you can push it aside and you can ignore it and you can rationalize it, all that kind of stuff. But when you're in a healing journey, those things are what you want to work the hardest at letting go of. Not only because it's going to physically benefit you to move forward in your fertility journey, meaning it's going to help your adrenals, it's going to help all the functions in your brain, your pituitary, your pineal, your hypothalamus. If that anger is storing in your gut, if it's storing in your liver, and you release all that stuff, it literally helped you physically get in alignment to carry your baby, to receive your baby and carry your baby. The other thing, which is just as important, is that you don't bring that shit to parenthood with you, because the fact of the matter is your children are here to trigger you. They're here for a lot of other things too, but they are going to bring up things inside of you that you either realize and you're squishing down, or you don't realize. And that was what happened to me. My second son started triggering me because he's a spit of my family, and all these emotions were coming up inside of me. And I was like, where the hell did this come from? What you have stored inside of you does not change just because you reach your ultimate goal. It doesn't shift it. It doesn't make things better. It doesn't make your childhood better. You're gonna do better. But also, what people don't realize is that if you are running these subconscious patterns, these subconscious beliefs, you're harboring this anger, this energetic stuff, your children are gonna pick up on that. And this is what happens when, people go like, well, I told my child this and I gave him all of this, but you don't truly believe that about your own self. They pick that shit up. So it's incredibly important. You might not think that it has anything to do with your fertility, or you might be like, yeah, I know. Like, I know that it's contributing to why I'm not showing up for myself, why I'm not doing the things. And so it's really important to honor this, honor what is coming up, and find those modalities that are going to get you through it and beyond. That is going to help you release that anger, help you, um, when you have a thought of whoever you're thinking of, not feel that like tense, like, ugh, or that rejection or that hurt or that anger. You might have to go through and think of like 100 different incidences with them. Things might just come up for you, but you have to have that willingness to go, okay, my ultimate goal is my baby. But I know right now, the next month, I'm going to dedicate healing around this person. I am going to release. So down below, there's going to be a bunch of links to do these things: cord cutting, forgiveness meditations, and forgiveness is more for you, not them. The more you can forgive and release those stuck emotions, you are going to be happier and healthier. The extra cherry on top is if they start changing or if they just don't come into your reality anymore. You set up boundaries and you're like, yeah, they don't have to come anymore. They're not invited. Until they make better decisions for themselves, they're not welcome in my reality anymore. And that is doable. But so, yeah, definitely some cord cutting, definitely journaling around this subject, and really start embodying that aspect. So it does not, we talked about it, does not suck up your energy, right? Releasing that emotion so you have more of an you have more energetic space to receive what you want, because that shit's just blocking you. It's just blocking you. Um, Okay, if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. I hope this has helped, especially anyone other than the person who knows who I know. I know I'm talking about you. Um, if this has helped you, yes, good. I hope it helped. I'm like rambling now. Okay, have a beautiful night, and we will see you guys soon.